Okay, so somebody just told me that my camera quality is rough and said, baby, we need to do some editing. And honestly, I mean, they're right. But here's the thing, I posted anyway, 3 times a day for 7 days with a bad camera, and something happened that I did not expect. Let me tell you about it. So, a little context, I help mission driven brands be seen and connect with their audiences in the way that they hope to be seen and connect with their audiences. And I've been doing this for years behind the scenes, helping other people get visible while I stayed very comfortably out of the spotlight. And then something kind of forced my hand. I'm not going to go into the full story today, but let's just say the universe had opinions about my decision to stay hidden. So I made a decision. I was going to show up on social media every single day for 30 days, post 3 times a day, document the whole thing, starting with zero excuses. Day one, I was terrified, and I did it anyway. Here's what 7 days actually looks like. Day one felt like jumping into ice cold water. I pressed record. I said what I had to say. I posted it before I could talk myself out of it. And I didn't watch it back. It was just out there in the ether. I couldn't do it. Day two was almost worse because now I knew what it felt like and had to do it again. Again, 3 times. And then day three, something shifted a little. I don't know how to explain it, except I actually started thinking about what I wanted to say instead of just being scared of saying it. And by day four, the feedback started coming in. People were actually engaging, responding, sharing, and that changed something for me because I realized they're not watching to judge me, right? Like nobody really cares, but they're watching because they need this. They like what it is that I have to say. Day 5, 6, 7 genuinely started to feel easier. Not easy, just easier. And there's a difference. And then a friend of mine slid into my comments and said, girl, your camera. We need to work on this. And honestly, I laughed out loud because they were right. And also, I mean, they watched it anyway. They engaged anyway. The content that I was putting out there actually mattered more than the production. What I was saying was more important than the production. So here's what 7 days of showing up taught me, and this is going to apply to you whether you're building a personal brand, a business, or just even trying to get more comfortable being seen. Because I know there's a lot of us that are feeling this way. Lesson 1, the fear doesn't go away. No, it doesn't. You just get faster at doing it anyway. Day 1, I sat in front of my camera for probably like 20 minutes before I pressed record. And day 7, it was maybe 2. It was the same fear, but it just was less of it. Lesson 2, people connect with real more than polished. Everybody has been saying this, authenticity, be authentic, but honestly, just say what it is that you have to say, that you want to say, and then just be done with it. The posts that gets the most responses weren't the ones that I felt best about, and they weren't the ones that I like had scripted. They were the ones that I just kind of was like shooting the shit. And the ones that I felt uncomfortable and cussed a lot, those got a lot of traction as well. Lesson 3, and this is the one that I really, really want you to hear and understand. Imperfect and visible beats perfect and invisible every single fucking time. I have a bad camera. I'm still figuring out my setup. And people showed up for it anyway because the message was clear. Your production value doesn't have to be perfect, right? Maybe you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be perfect for your message to land. It just has to be genuine. It can't be bullshit. I'm going to be honest with you. 7 days in and I still don't love this. I still cringe a little when I rewatch my videos. I still wonder if I said the right thing or if the lighting is bad or if I ramble too long, because I'm a rambler. But I also know that this month is already doing something for my business, for my confidence, for the people who are finding me for the first time. And none of that would be happening if I was still hiding behind my laptop. So, if you've been waiting to show up until everything is perfect, I'm here to tell you from experience, baby, that will never happen. So, you might as well just go ahead and come on. It's never coming. But your people are already out there waiting for you. And I know that sounds like really cliche, but it's true. It's really, really true. If you want to follow the full journey, subscribe. I'm going to be documenting all of it, the good, the bad, the cringe. And if you're someone who helps people sell something or just has something worth saying and you've been hiding behind the scenes, drop a comment below. Tell me day one, because I want to know. I want to know who's all out there and who's with me on all of this. I'll see you in the next one.